we're talking now Grammy fashion and makeup and beauty and all that stuff with Leandra Rivera. She's the owner and head artist at Makeup by Lay. Now, Lay, you're here to talk about fashion. We were going to talk about makeup, but let's kind of look at the crazy outfits that we saw on the red carpet last night.
There were quite a few.
Now, whether you are a fashion designer, fashion expert or not, you can always comment on what you see, right? We're going to start with Rihanna. Let's take a look at what she wore. I didn't actually watch the Grammys, but I always watch the red carpet because it's so fun to see the fashions.
What's going on there?
Apparently she couldn't walk in this.
Yes, this is something very different for Rihanna. Usually we're used to the more revealing looks for her. So I did appreciate the change. Something a little different, and it does look very difficult to walk in. Kind of like a cotton candy-esque type of look.
Yeah, like a cupcake or some kind of a cake. It's interesting, she does kind of always go for that edgy look. So this is a complete contrast. I guess that's one way to get attention.
Most definitely.
I feel really bad for the person sitting next to her during the Grammys.
Oh, yeah.
Because I would have been furious. So it's, excuse me, lady, can you move that cupcake-looking dress over, please?
Wow. Well, her arms are out here, so look at that. Fashion statement.
It would have been rough.
Okay, another fashion statement. When she's not, you know, this is nothing new for her. Madonna.
Oh,
What's going on right there?
It was like matador / costume.
Apparently, she mooned people at one point during the event. They had to put up a little bar.
I did see that.
Yeah.
Yes, that was a little too risque for me, but but she looks great for her age. I'll give her that.
She does look
I would say
for her
a
age.
futuristic matador.
Yes.
Go with that.
Yeah, she just, I mean, she doesn't ever stop getting crazy, right? She's just, she's Madonna. That's who she is. Joy Villa, speaking of crazy. Let's take a look at this outfit. Not quite sure.
Not quite sure who Joy Villa is, to be completely honest.
She must be a performer. This is very Lady Gaga-esque, I would say.
Very Lady Gaga-esque. Creative. I appreciate the creativity. I just wish she had something on underneath it.
I need to get closer. I need to get closer to
Do
it. I don't
you?
understand.
Do you
Is
have to
there
get
something
closer?
going on there?
I feel bad sitting next to her, actually, because that, at least Rihanna's dress smooshes. That won't smush. That's like, is that construction fencing?
Yeah, it's like caging or some plastic caging.
I mean, it's the DIY era we're in right now, so maybe she did it herself, and that's a great thing.
It's all about
maybe.
recycling.
She didn't spend a lot on it. She repurposed.
Repurpose, exactly. All right, next is Pharrell. So he was big on at the Grammys last year with his hit song Happy and his hat and everything. No hat this year, but still the short suit.
Yes, and I really like the short suit, and I really like his dates outfit because it's something completely different, not as formal as everyone else, but I like the contrast in the color, and it's very different.
Now let's talk about his date, friend, mom, the person next to him. What's going on, and are tracksuits back?
I won't say they're full-fledged back in
Okay.
my opinion, but I feel like at this point, Pharrell can't really do much wrong.
That looks like a wetsuit.
It does.
Looks like she's wearing a wetsuit.
I, however, am not a fan at all of it. I mean, I guess if you're going running, but for the Grammys, I guess, you know, to each their own, but she just looks a little too cash for me. I mean, if you're going to be on the red carpet, let's spice it up.
Go full glam.
Go full glam,
Yes.
right? Speaking of full glam, Jane Fonda, this lady looks fantastic.
Oh,
for her
I love
age.
that.
I don't know about her outfit, but you know, if she can rock it, look at that.
Looks like a gold waterfall coming down from her lady parts.
It does.
And that in itself, that's a nice stylistic move, I would say.
I think that's the necklace too. That's quite the necklace.
It is. It's like a draping necklace. I noticed a lot of people paid attention more to their outfits and less on the makeup and the accessories. People went all out on outfits this year.
I agree with the makeup. Even Beyonce, so natural. We don't even have a picture of her because she looked gorgeous, but her makeup was so natural. It was almost barely there.
Yes, and even Nicki Minaj, it was a very different look for her. Usually she piles it on, and this time it was very natural, subtle eyes, some lashes, and clear lips. And it was really nice. I like that. I like the change.
Yeah, because usually stars will kind of go full-fledged makeup for especially a red carpet event. But it is interesting. Maybe that's the new trend, which I think is great. Less is more.
Yes,
I'm
most
all
definitely.
for it. All right, next is Charlie XCX.
Is that, or is it XCX? Do you pronounce it, or do you say the letters?
I believe it's XCX.
Okay.
I don't know how to pronounce that
Is
word.
she wearing a suit with a fuzzy jacket?
A pink bow tie. Bow ties are so hot right now.
Yeah, and it even looks like the fur has a light pink dye to it.
Yeah, it does. Now, I don't know, can you tell her makeup? Her makeup's pretty subtle, too.
Seems light, yeah.
Her makeup is very subtle and even lighter than it should be. So she was going for the very kind of washed out high fashion look. I like it. It's very different.
I don't really understand a lot of fashion, so is that like a waist thing of wool and then forearm warmers?
Well, no, I honestly think that that's a full fur coat and she just has it kind of wrapped around her.
Oh, okay. That's smart though for chilly days. Yeah. You gotta wrap it up.
Unless it could be like a weird cape with arm warmers.
It could.
You never know.
Yes.
Yeah, you never know. All right, Gwen Stefani.
Gwen
She's the
Stefani.
last one on our list. I actually am really digging this jumpsuit. I think it looks great on her. And of course, she's a mom and looks fantastic.
Yes, Gwen can't really do much wrong. She's awesome with her lamb line and
Did you say a lamb line?
Lamb, yes, that's one of her clothing lines.
Oh, it's not a line of lambs. I thought she was selling livestock. I didn't know if Gwen Stefani was in the livestock biz. No. Okay, it's a lamb line. I'm on.
Seth says what everyone else is thinking.
Yeah.
But that's good to clarify anything, just
Totally.
in case people thought that she had a line of lambs.
Well, and if there were farmers watching the show, I don't want them calling Gwen Stefani and asking for a couple of lambs and being really disappointed. I'm in it for the people at home. We're thinking about calling Gwen up.
Yes,
That's true.
so that was the red carpet. And the Grammy Awards were Sam Smith, like you said.
Big one.
Changed up
Big
that
winner.
outfit the
Yes.
entire night. So it's always fun. And it looks like maybe 2015 will be the year of less makeup.
Oh, most definitely. Clean skin, fresh looks, glam up the eyes just a little bit, and have fun with your clothing. That's really what the trends seem to be this year.
That's why I threw on some yellow. I thought, you know what? No gray skies for me. Let's bring out the
A
sunshine,
little
right?
yellow, a little purple.
That's right.
Little blue.
Oh, blue. Because I planned it out. I learned a whole lot. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Leah. It's a pleasure
Leandra.
having
Thanks
you
for coming in today.
Coming up.